Hi, Bruce from Mindfulness For Sport here. Someone asked me the other day, why did I develop this program? Well, it's kind of like coaching. You always teach stuff that you wish you'd learned or learnt as a younger athlete. Like, that's what coaching is. You want people to not go through what you went through and give them the experience earlier than as early in their career as possible. So Mindfulness For Sport, I had real issues mentally my whole career, from under 12s, under 14s, all the way up through to retirement. And I wished, now I was playing in the 70s and 80s, and it just wasn't spoken of then, and it wasn't part of the vernacular of sport development. Some people had sports psychs, the very best did around the world, but in my environment, we just didn't have that. And I knew I was craving it, but didn't know where to access it, and didn't want to have the sign of weakness to say that I needed mental help. So for me, just being 100% honest here, I would train the house down, and I should have made the Australian team. But mentally, I wasn't capable of doing that. And that was a result of the environment that I grew up in, the training that I did and didn't get, especially mentally. And I found that I guess I was fragile mentally. So I would thrive on positive feedback. And again, I'm looking back, 40, 50 years now, a long time. So I would thrive on positive feedback, and looking back, rarely got it. And then in the heat of battle, you would only get coached, which in those days meant yelled at, if you did something wrong. So the importance of Mindfulness For Sport is I wanted to develop something that put people into the mindset of do the best you can, deal with this way, deal with this way, and all these lessons have been purposely crafted to help someone start that mental journey and help them deal with all that in the heat of battle. All the stuff, again, that I didn't get and didn't have. So that's the catalyst for it. And there's other side benefits, of course, of if people have mental health issues and are sad and depressed. Now, I'm not a psychologist, so don't ever take this as professional advice. But when I got to the very dark stage when I was 17, and I've done research for tons of years over that, there's typically two things that are missing in someone's world to get them to that point. I feel like I don't belong, and I feel like no one cares. Now, if you have an option to do some personal development work in the mental space between your ears, where you can improve that psyche 1% every day in just a couple of minutes without having to talk to anybody, well, that's what I've developed for that reason. I didn't want to talk to somebody. I needed help where if it was 2 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't sleep, or if I had a crappy game and I needed some sense talked into me, well, that's where I wanted this thing. And then, pre-game nerves, or, in the heat of battle when it hit the fan, how to deal with it, there was none of that around. And it's not about having a day where you check in with someone else. It's not about having a moment where, this is what we do. I wanted a 24/7 resource that if one of 15 or 20 different sessions or recordings that I could use at my choice at the time of day that I wanted, that's what I wanted, and that's what I built. So it's a long-winded way of explaining it, but that's some of the depth towards it. It's not just because it's a specific purpose. Have the most amazing day because you deserve it. See ya.